Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about One Piece's new chapter, which is on chapter 1050. Looks like to me this concludes the fight of Onigashima, or it's already been concluded in the last chapter towards the end, but now this one it finally manages to conclude it. But I don't know what's bound to happen next for the rest of Wano, because everything's starting to change in a different direction. And honestly, I don't know if those two are dead yet. I mean, unless it's really confirmed, though, we don't really know. Even though, they did fall in there. It's a lot of things to talk about. But if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Kaido, unconscious and knocked out, falls through a freaking hole right now with Big Mom. Well, Big Mom made a hole, and so did Kaido. And it looks like to me they ended up falling through to a very big lava core. And as for Luffy, he gets captured by Yamato and congratulates him while he's asleep, And we have to it in the capital of Wano, everybody's actually sending the lanterns off, and then we have to it that the guy who made the swords of a Katetsu whatsoever ends up talking to Toko about the situation, about how Yasui Dono gave his life to everyone to give one last chance to do something, And of course, we have to it that that the guy who's been taking care of Toko ends up talking to her for a bit, and then she decides to write something about thank you daddy for everything. It was a very, very an emotional scene right there. As for Nekomamushi, he ends up giving an announcement to everybody that they defeated Big Mom and Kaido. Big Mom and Kaido is defeated by Luffy and the others, and we didn't expect him to survive. Everybody celebrates in great gratitude, while Kid and Law are exhausted and so forth. Apu is really shocked that Luffy took down Kaido whatsoever, and Zeus and Nami are happy, celebrating. Kyogoro and everyone else who's been fighting for a long time is happy. Usopp and Frankie carry Zoro and the other samurai over there, while Chopper can't handle all the work alone while the other doctors come in to help out, And we see Momonosuke talking to Zunisha through telepath, or through their minds, He ends up telling Zunisha that he's not going to open Wano yet, And many people may complain and say, why not? I mean, if you guys think about it, they literally just finished fighting Kaido off and Big Mom off. You can only imagine the government, which they just decided to find a way to sneak in and take over Wano just for the hell of it, in order to, maybe take over the country, because if Kaido did lose, they were gonna go take over the country and so forth. Not to mention, they need to have their isolation for a while. I mean, they had outside parties such as Kaido, Big Mom, and a lot of people out there doing a lot of crazy stuff. You guys get the point. And after that, Momonosuke hears an earthquake whatsoever, and back in Onigashima right now, we have that the underlings of Kaido does not believe that, and they continue to fight. Yamato tells them to stand down, otherwise I will kill you, So in other words, without a lot of detail, Yamato says it's over, it's done. Stand your weapons down, or so help me, I will beat your ass up, Forgive me for my cussing, that kind of thing. But that aside, we get to see two bodies, which I believe it must be Kaido and another one. I think that might be Big Mom. I don't know. But one thing's for certain is that we see two bodies in the underground magma pool, and it ends up blowing up, and then everyone's really shocked about that, And this time, Luffy is the victor against Kaido when it comes to the battle in the skies whatsoever. And we have to it that everybody's really shocked to see Momonosuke and thinking that it's Kaido, but Momonosuke says, no, listen to me, that I am not Kaido. In fact, that eruption was the final goodbye for the commander of the Beast Pirates whatsoever. And they see Komurasaki and the other red samurai right there saying their hellos whatsoever, They are very happy to see Komurasaki alive, while they see Denjiro or Kyoshiro right there saying, hey Kyoshiro, what's going on here, man? He says, yeah, we got a long story to tell you, but please listen to us first, and we're gonna present the new leader of Wano whatsoever, And the chapter ends off there. So, yeah, pretty much that's it about the chapter. It looks like Kaido and Big Mom might be dead, but many people speculate that they can't be dead. It can't be that simple. I really hope so too, but if they're dead, they're dead, Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not very happy with how it went when it comes to Big Mom and Kaido's fight Big Mom and fighting the two Yonkos. But we have to understand that even though these Yonkos are super strong, that doesn't mean they're invincible, you know? That's why Oda decided to, like, do some mess arounds here and there. I mean, when I mean by mess around, I mean, like, when it came to Luffy fighting Kaido, he lost many times already, man. I mean, like, when he tried going up with the team against him, they couldn't stand a chance. And, you know, when Luffy unlocked his Haoshoku no Haki, even though it gave him the edge, he still lost against Kaido one-on-one. So, yeah, Kaido and Luffy had to come back again and fight him again. And this is a pirate's battle. You guys have to understand this is a pirate's battle, no hero's battle whatsoever. And when it comes to certain fights these days, there are some things that you gotta do in a way that's supposed to be, like, satisfying, you know. But that aside, I mean, when it comes to Big Mom's fight, yeah, we could have a big debate on that, you know. But we have to understand that Kaido and Big Mom, they may be super strong, but they're not invincible. They're not invulnerable. That's for sure. I mean, like, we all know that. And when it came to the awakened fruits of Kid and Law, you know, I'm really shocked to see how they managed to awaken their fruits way earlier than Luffy, you know. Sometimes I wonder what kind of training or what kind of training they went through, or what kind of hell they went through in order to, like, awaken the devil fruits. Because, you know, I guess that's one way how to put it, how they managed to put some damage on Big Mom, you know. I mean, Law did some damage in Big Mom by doing inside damage, you know. Kid does everything he can to send everything at Big Mom's skin whatsoever, you know. You guys get the point. I mean, here and there. As for Kaido, we have to understand that Kaido himself, you know, has, like, carried Onigashima, trying to bring it to Wano capital and drop it on the Flower capital whatsoever, you know. He's been doing that, and that kind of costing him some stamina here and there. Not to mention, he's been fighting non-stop. He fought the Red Knight Samurai. He fought, like, Luffy and the Worst Generation group, you know, before he goes on one-on-one with Luffy and so forth, even though it didn't do much on him. But, you know, you guys get the thing. You guys get the point. We could talk about this debate over and over, but sorry, I think I'm going off topic right now. Forgive me on that. But that aside, yeah, chapter 1050, you know, concludes the fight of what happened. Concludes the fight, you know, and so forth, and it's over. As for Kaido and Big Mom, I don't know if they're truly dead, you know, but people made some funny memes and so forth, how Kaido was boiled alive as karma, how he did to Odin whatsoever, you know, that kind of thing. Anyways, it was fun till the end. I mean, I'm pretty sure the journey's not over yet. I mean, like, Luffy has to take on Blackbeard eventually. We don't know if that's gonna go out very well, which I hope it does, because Luffy's now very strong. He just awakened this Devil Fruit, and now, like, and so forth. But Blackbeard has two Devil Fruit abilities, which is, like, the Yami Yami no Mi and the Gura Gura no Mi, you know? As for Shanks, we don't know what he's capable of, but Blackbeard knows that he does not stand a chance against him when he saw him at Marineford. Well, we don't really know about that, and so forth. Looking forward to see how that goes, because, you know, there's only two Yonko left. I mean, like, many people could argue and complain why Big Mom had to go to Onigashima, you know, and I understand that, but we have to understand this too. We went to Big Mom's territory already. It'll be ridiculous for us to try to go through that same old thing again with Luffy's crew and so forth, you know. What's done is done. Big Mom went to Onigashima, you know, and so forth, and you get the point. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-ta-da!